Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very special episode of GNG News. Today we're going to be opening up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Top Trumps set. And I never thought that they would even make these. I wish they'd made a Pokemon set. I cannot find a Pokemon set anyway. If anybody has any link to an official Pokemon Top Trump set, let me know and I will try and track it down. Now, I had to buy this on eBay and it was $5.99, which I thought was a bit of a premium price. I found out that this is quite an old set as well. So there should be some characters inside of this that I should remember. I have watched like Season 0, which is like technically classed as the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then the following season after then. And then I kind of fell off Yu-Gi-Oh! Due to my age of me kind of just outgrowing the franchise. But it was always something that was very near and dear to me. I do still actually have some cards knocking about. So yeah, let's see which cards we get today, which ones I actually remember, what their rating system is, because every Top Trumps card has like a different rating system. There is obviously Top Trumps. That's normally the one that always stays the same, but like some of them, for example, if it's a car, it might say speed. For example, if it's like a Star Wars character, it might say dark side or whatever else. They all have different attributes that these cards are judged off when you compare them to the other cards inside of this set. First thing I want to say is I love the color of the actual box. So I've got some other sets that I've opened up from before, you know, quite plain, just black design, but this is a nice kind of caramel gold color, which I think is really cool. Let's just show you the back. Nothing interesting on the back, so I guess it's time to open these up. Okay, so here are the cards itself. On the back it says, collect 5 barcodes to claim a free pack. And I really don't understand why I haven't done this, because I think I started recollecting Top Trumps about a year ago. I probably have about 37 packs now, or sets, whatever you'd like to call them. So yeah, so if you collect 5, you can go to this website. You can get yourself a free pack, as it says here. Collect 5 for your free pack and collector's wristband. Simply collect this card and collect 4 other barcodes from any pack of Top Trumps ever made to claim your free pack. Then simply send the 5 cards along with your free pack choice and a stamped self-addressed A5 padded envelope to, and you can get yourself a free pack. So you never know, I might actually go through all my packs and actually do this, and yeah, we might end up with some free packs in the future and, you know, see exactly what we get. And it says wait by your letterbox. So with a £1.30 of stamp for your postage, if the pack you requested isn't available, we will send something similar. Please visit toptrumps.com/collect5. So that's actually kind of useful for people who buy it. I guess that's some sort of loyalty thing that they do for people who have continued to buy these packs. So they say there's even an advert on the back for download the Top Trumps official app on the App Store, the Google Play Store, and then they got an advert for Top Trumps on Facebook and Twitter, and these were licensed in 1996. Kazuki Takashi, I believe. Anyways, let's have a look at these cards. Our first card for today is Anakin. Always resented the fact that his twin brother Anakanon was named the Pharaoh instead of him. Anakin kept secrets that he was Seto's father. When Seto was a child, Anakin left his family to create the Millennium Item. Anakin knew that forging the Millennium Item was a fiendish task. He gave up his family for the glory of Egypt. Number of jewels, 3. Highest defense points unknown. Highest attack points is 2,500. Number of cards, only 2. And his highest level is unknown. Very nice. Next card for today is Mahat. Mahat was Pharaoh's most trusted guardian and friend. He taught his students mana various spellcaster abilities. Through the results were less than expected, Mahat used all his power against Bandit Bakura to try to end his threat once and for all. Though Mahat lost instead of moving to the great beyond, he returned as Dark Magician. Nice. His highest level is unknown. Number of cards, 3. Highest attack points, unknown. Highest defense points, unknown. And his number of jewels was only 2. But he became the Dark Magician. Very nice. Followed up by Issa. With her Millennium Necklace, Issa could foresee the future. However, the darkness of the era clouded her ability and she could not predict the future clearly. Despite the limitations, her deep connection allowed her to see far into the kingdom, letting her find the pharaoh when he went missing. She has a total number of 4 jewels. Her highest defense points is unknown. Her highest attack points is unknown. The number of cards that she holds are 3, and her highest level is also unknown. Followed up by Raphael. When Raphael was a boy, he went on a cruise with his family, but tragedy struck when a tidal wave sunk the liner. Raphael was washed up alone on a deserted island. He was saved by a rescue boat, but was now all alone. Darts then approached Raphael, and he joined him on his mission to resurrect Great Dragon Leviathan. His highest level is 8. His number of cards are 33. His highest attack is 2,500. His highest defense is 2,200, and his number of jewels are 3 in total. Our next card for today is Umbra and Loomis. The masked duelist duo was ready to take down Yugi and Kaiba in a terrifying duel on top of the skyscraper. The building's ceiling beneath their feet was made of glass, and if Yugi or Kaiba left life points ran down to 0, the glass would shatter. The losers would plunge into the Shadow Realm. The highest level they are known to be is 8. Number of cards are 21. Highest attack points is 3,300 with their highest defense of 2,500, having a total number of jewels of 2. Next we have Strings. The mime duelist Strings never speaks. His mighty Slifer the Sky Dragon does all of the talking for him, which is a legendary god card. Marek gave the Egyptian god to String to finish Yugi off once and for all, forcing Yugi to fight against his first Egyptian god card ever. Marek took over String's mind, forcing Strings to duel exactly as he wanted. Highest level, 10. Number of cards, 13. Highest attack points are 2,200. Highest defense points are 2,000, and his number of jewels is only 1. Arcana. The insane tuxedoed magician, Arcana led Yugi to the circus tent of horrors. Arcana chained Yugi's legs to the start, the most dangerous duel ever. For every life point Yugi lost, a dark energy disc came closer. A single touch from the spinning blade, and Yugi would have been on a one-way trip to the Shadow Realm. His number of jewels, 1. Highest defense points, 2,100. Highest attack points, 2,500. Number of cards, 14. And his highest level is 7. Followed up by Bonds. The pale-faced ghoul Bonds is Bandit Keith's main follower and duels opponents that Bandit Keith doesn't feel like facing. Number of jewels, 2. Highest defense, 2,000. Highest attack, 2,200. Number of cards, 15. And his highest level is 6. I wonder what level Yugimoto is. Bandit Keith himself, the American champion Bandit Keith, originally got his nickname by stealing the show at tournaments with his dueling skills, but this duelist isn't clean cut in real life. Highest level, 8. Number of cards, 27. Highest attack points, 3,000. Highest defense points, 2,500. Number of jewels, 3. Next up, we have Panic. As one of Pegasus's eliminators, Panic defeats duelists to take their star chips and eliminate them from the Duelist Kingdom tournament. And I remember watching that on TV. He was a menace. His highest level is 5. His number of cards are 7. His highest attack points are 2,000. Highest defense points are 2,150. And he has dueled a total of 2 times. Following this up with Mako Tatsumi. Ocean duelist Mako Tatsumi is known for dueling with horror and using a deck of sea creatures. He entered the duelist tournament hoping to purchase a fishing boat with the prize money to continue his father's legacy. Mako included the cards The Legendary Fisherman because it reminded him of the father who he had lost to the sea. Oh, wow. Highest level, 7. Number of cards, 14. Highest attack points, 2,400. Highest defense points, 2,150. And number of jewels are 2. Next up, we have Rex Raptor. Now, this is the OG favorite. The Dino Duelist Rex Raptor has many Jurassic juggernauts in his army, ranging from the ferocious two-headed King Rex to the tail-slashing sword arm of a dragon. Highest level is 8. Number of cards are 19. Number of jewels are 7. His highest attack points are 2,900 and his highest defense points are 2,500. Followed up next by Weevil Underwood, who was just a weasel, really. I remember him specializing with bug-type Pokemon. Number of jewels, 6. Highest defense points was 3,000. Highest attack points, 3,500. Number of cards is 39. And his highest level is 8. The pesty Weevil Underwood unleashes his insect infestation to drive other duelists buggy. There isn't a single creepy crawly that he doesn't love, and his incredible skills have helped him become and eliminate duelists and win many big tournaments. It's one of the first people that Yugi went up against in the Duelist Kingdom. Seto. So, though Seto was one of the youngest Sacred Guardians, his unbelievable ability made him more made up for his lack of experience. His overt confidence sometimes made him look down on other Guardians, but no one could question his ability. Seto was willing to do anything to protect the kingdom, even if it was not considered humane. His highest level is unknown. His number of cards are 9. His highest attack and highest defense points are also unknown. And his number of jewels are only 9. But he is a formidable duelist. Darts. Shrouded in mystery, Darts uses archaic magic that predates ancient Egypt to capture the souls of duelists. With his sinister sorcery and newly acquired Egyptian god cards, Dart hopes to resurrect a horrific behemoth that nearly destroyed the world 10,000 years ago, capture the pharaoh's soul, and continue to conquer the world. Number of jewels, 2. Highest defense, infinity. Highest attack points, infinity. Number of cards he holds are 17, and his highest level is 10. Followed up by Shadi. The mysterious Egyptian Shadi guides the fate of the pharaoh of the Millennium Item through history. He makes sure that the appropriate people wield the Millennium Items by rigorously testing their souls and judges anyone who dares to trespass into the pharaoh's tomb. When Shadi judges Yugi's soul, he was shocked to discover that there were 2 minds within Yugi's one body. Highest level, unknown. Highest attack points, unknown. Highest defense points, unknown. Number of jewels, none. Cards that he holds in his deck, none. Followed up by Ishtar, I believe. With her Millennium Necklace, Ishida has the ability to see the future. She foresaw that if no one would stop Merrick, he would bring the entire planet to the edge of chaos. Ishida did her best to reason with Marek, but she failed, and Marek stole 2 of the 3 Egyptian god cards. Number of jewels, 1. Highest defense points, 1,800. Highest attack points, 1,700. Number of cards that she holds in the deck are 14, and her highest level is 4. Next up, we're followed by Marek Ishtar. The more ruthless and intelligent than Pegasus, the devious Marek possesses the Millennium Rod, which allows him to control others. However, it would be a mistake to think that he needs millions to win. His unparalleled dueling skills are more than enough to attain victory. He will stop at nothing to defeat Yugi and gain the power of the Pharaoh to control the world. His highest level is 10. Numbers of cards in his deck is 56. His highest attack points are 3,300. Highest defense points are 2,500. And his number of jewels are 5. Followed up by Odeon. Odeon's parents abandoned him when leaving him next to a well. The childless Ishtar found Odeon and decided to raise him. They began to consider Odeon as a heir to the Tombkeeper line. Life was great for Odeon, but little did he know things were about to change. His highest level is 10, his number of cards are 10. Highest attack points, 2,500, followed by his highest defense points of 2,000, only having a number of 1 jewel. May Valentine, who was a fan favorite for a lot of people in the old original season of Yu-Gi-Oh! May is pretty and she is dangerous, and that's pretty dangerous because she's one of the top jewelers in the world. Posh and sophisticated May is not above using her charm to advance the situation. As the story progresses, she learns more from Yugi and Joey's examples, and she has a thing for Joey in the end. Highest level, 7. Highest number of cards, 35. Highest attack points, 2,000. Highest defense points, 2,500. And the number of jewels that she has is 18. These can all be up to stipulation, as obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Has advanced since then. Maximilian Pegasus, the original bad guy. Sophisticated and cultured Pegasus is not only the indigenous creator of jewel monsters, but also seems to be a perfect gentleman. However, he has many dark secrets. His left eye has been replaced with an ancient Egyptian artifact called the Millennium Eye, which gives him strange and magical powers. His highest level is 8. The number of cards that he possesses in his deck are 35. His highest attack points are 3,000. Defense points highest is 2,600 with a number of 6 jewels in total. Next up we have Makuba Kaiba. Is Seto's faithful younger brother. They saw many hardships growing up together at an orphanage, but were always able to cheer each other up. However, after taking over Kaiba Corp, Seto's simple smile faded because he had to be serious and ruthless to stay on top. Makuba wants to see his brother smile once more. His number of jewels are 1. His highest level is 6. Number of cards he possesses are 4. His highest attack points are 2,000. Highest defense points 1,600. Next up we have Seto Kaiba himself, and I actually used to have his deck many years ago because I had the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I did have the Yu-Gi-Oh deck, the Yugi deck as well, because it came with the Dark Magician. So Top Trump's file fact is, even though Kaiba is the wealthy CEO of Kaiba Corp, his true passion lies with jewel monsters. He uses his ruthless business drive to overcome any challenger who tries to take him on. Kaiba wants to be the greatest duelist in history, and he knows that Yugi will be his eternal rival. Number of jewels, 23. Highest defense points, 5,000. Highest attack points, 5,000. Number of cards, 112. And his highest level is also 12. Next up, we have Grandpa Muto. A former world traveler, Yugi's grandpa now owns the neighborhood gaming shop. Grandpa knows everything there is about games, but he's especially well versed in the way of duel monsters. Grandpa teaches Yugi about believing in the heart of the cards. His highest level is 8. His number of cards are 16. Highest attack points, 2,800. Highest defense points, 2,100. Number of jewels in total are 4. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the deck now. Yami Bakura. Yugi thought that the classmate Bakura Ryu was a sweet and good-hearted natured kid. Yugi was right about that until the evil of the Millennium Ring took over Bakura's mind and transformed him into the nefarious Yami Bakura. Unfortunately for Yugi and his friend, Bakura keeps the sinister Millennium Ring close to him at all time. His highest level is 8. His number of cards are 64. His highest attack points are 2,450, and his highest defense points are 2,800. Followed up by Tristan Taylor, who is one of Yugi's best friend. Tristan meets Yugi at the same time as his long-time pal, Joey. Even though these two friends bicker every once in a while, they always cover each other's back. Sometimes he's quick to panic, but when it comes down to it, Tristan will do whatever it takes to support and cheer on his friends. Number of jewels, 3. Highest level, 6. Total number of cards, 10. Highest attack points, 1,800. Highest defense points, 1,900. Next up we have T. Gardner Among all of Yugi's friends, T is the voice of reason, childhood friend of Yugi. T is also the biggest cheerleader in the group, always encouraging everyone to believe in themselves and never give up. T loves her friends so much and is willing to help them any way she can. Highest level, 7. Number of cards, 23. Highest attack points, 2,500. Highest defense points, 2,300. And the number of jewels that she has are 6. Followed up by Joey Wheeler. Joey Wheeler. Once a tough street kid, Joey had learnt the value of friendship and become a loyal buddy to Yugi. Although Joey's harsh street background occasionally makes him hot-headed and has a heart of gold and would do anything for his friends, especially his younger sister who lives apart from him. Highest level, 9. Number of cards, 123. Highest attack points is 3,200. Highest defense points is 2,500. And the number of jewels that he's had is 36. We have 2 cards left. We have Yugi Moto. If there was ever a kid born to play Duel Monsters, it's Yugi. When Yugi was growing up, his grandfather gave him an ancient Egyptian artifact called the Millennium Puzzle, which was said to grant dark and mysterious powers to whoever managed to solve it. Yugi eventually solved the puzzle, and when he did, age-old powers flooded out, and he became Yami Yugi. Highest level, 8. Number of cards, 98. So, oh wow, Joey actually has more cards than him in this top trump set. Highest attack points, 4,500. Highest defense points, 3,850, and number of jewels is 10. And of course, the top trumps card is Yami Yugi. The young and steely-eyed Yami Yugi is an extremely confident duelist who fights the ultimate battle at the Shadow Gates. But who is Yami Yugi? The spirit confined within the Millennium Puzzle, that of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh who locked away the Shadow Games millennia ago, should I say. He is the top trump card, highest level of 12, total number of cards of 199. His highest attack is 5,000. His highest defense is 5,000. And the number of jewels to date that he has had is 51. Okay, so little advert card for Top Trumps. And Top Trumps Monopoly, apparently. I think I've actually seen the Top Trumps Monopoly. It's pretty cool. Just some rules on, obviously, how to play the game. So yeah, you let me know. Do you think that this Top Trump set was accurate? Do you think it was worth it? I've been JMG News. You guys have been my lovely audience. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on post notifications if you haven't done already. I'll see you on a bit. Have a good day.